commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Carr Stadium Press Box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman is taking on the Wingate Bulldogs. Eagles looking to get back on the winning track after a 90-88 overtime loss to Tusculum on Wednesday, while Wingate has been locked in a weird little streak for the last 13 games. The Bulldogs have alternated wins and losses over the last 13. No winning streaks, no losing streaks for the Bulldogs to speak of. But after Wingate dropped a game to Newberry on Wednesday, Carson-Newman would love to provide the Bulldogs with its first losing streak since Wingate lost 4 games to start the season. For Carson-Newman, a win keeps the Eagles in third place in the SAC standings and certainly keeps Carson-Newman's hopes for an at-large berth for the NCAA tournament firmly in the offing. A loss, and things get a little bit iffy, both in terms of being a top 4 seed for the league tournament and in terms of an at-large berth. So, as qualified a must-win game for Carson-Newman as you can find. We'll write things down with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee FDIC electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman comes to you today from Cuddy Arena in Wingate, North Carolina. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, return game with Wingate, a team that handled you pretty well inside of Holt Fieldhouse. What needs to change from that meeting to this meeting to have a chance to win on the road in a tough place to play in Cuddy Arena?
Well, the one thing that stands out about the game back at home was really our worst shooting night of the year. If we shoot like we have consistently this year in that particular game, who knows what the outcome would have been. But we had an off night, got good shots, couldn't make them, and they were able to get a little momentum when we couldn't score the ball. So come down here 7-8 games later, obviously we sort of have a plan on both sides of the ball, we have to make shots for sure, but we got to get stops. And when you look at sort of where they generate points, especially in the half court at the free throw line, we've got to be able to sort of keep them out of the paint, force some jump shots, so we can sort of disrupt the supplementation of their field goals with free throws.
Kendall Taylor has put together a high level 2025. He scored 20-plus in 8 of his last 9, 5 straight games with 20-plus points. He's got 4 30-point nights on the year. Obviously, the league's leading scorer. What does it take to slow him down?
It's tough because he has the ultimate green light. He's going to get a high percentage of the shots. Sort of like unlike our team where you have so many different threats, he is the threat, the primary threat for them. So he's going to get more opportunities. But because he's a 6'5", 220-pound bull, he can go where he wants to go off the bounce. And then he's the kind of guy that he has a variety of finishes. He gets to the line. He does a pretty good job on the glass. So, credit to him. He's a really, really good scoring threat. And we have some things we're going to try to do today to impact that.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. For the first time all season, you've had to juggle the starting lineup. No John Zhao today after he rolled his ankle against Tusculum. What does that look like?
Well, obviously, I've said all along that we have quality talent and depth. We just don't have enough minutes. And so with John being out for the time being, we're going to slide Tate Mulkey in there. Tate's a proven shot maker in this conference. Hasn't got a lot of opportunity this year, not because he's lacking in terms of ability. It's just that there's not enough minutes with John and Nick and Jack and those guys that get the vast majority. So I'm excited for Tate. I hate it for John near the end of his senior year, but he will be back sooner than later. And in the meantime, we've got all the confidence in the world with the adjustments we've had to make due to that fact. And I'm really actually excited to see how our guys respond today.
You're coming off of a gut wrencher at Tusculum Wednesday. Your team this season has typically done a nice job of rebounding after losses. What gives you hope that remains true here today against Wingate?
But like you said, the history. I mean, there's a history and evidence that suggests we sort of like to get back on the right side of things pretty quick. There's no guarantees, but I have liked our attitude. I've liked the response. Our guys know we have a lot to play for. And for us to be the best team we want to be in postseason, we've got to be able to embrace challenges and embrace people's A game, which I'm sure we'll get today, and show that we can compete when our backs are up against it.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Bulldogs.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
Said men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Head of the key, straight on three, got it!
Is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Beaker, head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan, a triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman and Wingate are set to clash. Eagles are 18-8, 13-7 in the league. Third place in the South Atlantic Conference standings, while the Bulldogs 10-11, 8-10 in conference play, sit 8th in the league standings. Starting fives, first for the homestanding Bulldogs. It goes like this for Brian Good's unit. Same crew that he trotted out in the meeting in Jefferson City back on January 18th. That is a 2-forward, 3-guard lineup. The forwards are Aaron Hall and the league's leading scorer, Kendall Taylor. The guards, Corbin Pack, Jordan Miller, and Mike Urbeck. Carson-Newman, for the first time all season, will have a different starting five. 26 consecutive games. It was Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and John Zhao. No John Zhao today. He's out with an ankle injury. Instead, the Eagles turn to Camden McElhaney at the power forward spot for his second career start. 6'4", 6'5" senior out of Sevierville, Tennessee. He's out there with Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, and Braden Illick. Road blues for the Eagles, blue tops, blue shorts, white numerals trimmed in orange. All gold jerseys for the Bulldogs. Illick versus Hall for the jump. Illick wins the tap. And Carson-Newman brings the basketball from left to right to open up this ball game. Hubbard into the high post for Braden Illick. Illick sends it right wing Brennigan. Step back, right corner three over Taylor. Swishes it. Tough shot for Nick Brennigan. He drills the three, and the Eagles fire the opening punch. 3-0. 25 seconds in. Bulldogs work it from right to left. Pack for Urbeck at the top of the key. Urbeck, one right-hand dribble, high post, Kendall Taylor. Drop it off to Pack in the left corner. Back around the horn it goes. Miller up top. Miller for Taylor at the head of the key. Taylor jab step. He pulls from a straight-on triple. Spins off left side. Hubbard the rebound on the left block. Hubbard ranges front court. Accelerates to the cup. Got tripped. Has to save in a loose ball. And it's out of bounds to Wingate. Trey headed into the lane. Looked to have a wide-open layup, but stumbled. And then just had to chuck it in. Kept it in. Jack Browder saved it in, but he couldn't keep it in bounds. Bulldogs with it front court. Taylor, right elbow. Fires the 15-footer. Battles out right side. No good. McElhaney there with the rebound. Eagles push it left to right. Hubbard attacks inside on Urbeck. Right-hand teardrop. Bins off back iron. No. Urbeck boxes out the shooter for the rebound. Over the sack logo. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Miller, left wing. Left open for a three. He'll take it. Miss it off the right iron. Brennigan there for the rebound on the left block. Eagles sprint left to right up 3-0. 90 seconds in. Brennigan, right wing with the basketball. Finds McElhaney at the head of the key. High-low to Illick. Illick catches and lays with the right hand. Braden Illick with the right-hand finish. Carson-Newman has scored the first 5. It's a 5-0 lead for the Eagles with 18:15 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Urbeck head of the key. Catch three on the way. Swishes it. Cam McElhaney was there with a hand in his face. Urbeck launched from 25 feet and knocked it down. Wingate makes its first shot on its fourth attempt. It's a 5-3 lead for the Eagles. 17:54 to go in the first half. Eagles the other way. Illick answers from the left point and drills a three. 8-3. Eagles up by 5. 17:45 to play in the first half. That's 5 early points for Braden Illick. Bulldogs with it front court. Miller, right wing with the basketball. Gets it to Taylor at the head of the key. Browder sags off him as he goes to Pack left point. Pack moves inside, back out Miller up top. Miller, chest pass Urbeck, 8 to shoot right wing. Drop it off Taylor right baseline. 5 and 4. Taylor backs down Browder, spins right, drops the shoulder, fades as the shot clock expires, and rattles it out to the right side. Nick Brennigan there for the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right. Brennigan, head of the key. Right around to Hubbard's screen, lobs into the high post for Illick. Illick faces the basket, backdoor cut. Brennigan catches and lays with the right hand. Nice feed for Braden Illick. Didn't have a ton of daylight there to get the pass through, but he threaded the needle to Nick, who has 5 points. He and Illick have combined for all 10 of the Eagles scoring. 10-3 Eagles, 16:52 to play in the first half, and now as Wingate takes it downstairs, a whistle and a foul on Jack Browder. First on Browder, first on the Eagles. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. 2 free throws for Kendall Taylor. Bends the knees, and the righty flicks the first one up and through. Taylor, 293rd career-made three. He's made 143 now this season. He's pulled the Bulldogs within 6 with the first make. Second one's on the way. It rims off right side. Browder the board. Eagles by 6, 10-4. 16:47 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Brennigan, right wing. Urbeck went for the steal. Brennigan left open for a three, and he drills it. Nick Brennigan has started 3 of 3 from the field. He has 8 points, and Carson-Newman swells its lead to 9. 13-4 with 16.5 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Urbeck out to Miller left wing. Miller bounce feed for Taylor in the high post. Back to Miller left wing. Pump fakes a three, now dribbles inside on McElhaney. Pivots out and bounces a pass to Taylor at the head of the key. Bounce feed inside, Hall right block. Turns, right hand hook, airballed it. McElhaney had the rebound, but he lost it to Miller. Gets it to Pack, cutting right side of the paint, 10-foot jumper, swishes in. Corbin Pack has his first points. It's a 13-6 lead for the Eagles with 15:57 to go in the first half. Eagles work it left to right. Brennigan, right wing with the rock. Up top, Illick head of the key. Dribbles down inside on Hall. Backs him down on the left block. Illick, right hand dribbles, banging his way into the lane. Right hand hook, didn't hit, but he draws a foul. Free throws for Braden Illick after Aaron Hall gets called for his first personal, and the first personal on the Bulldogs. Brings us to a break in the action. 13-6, Eagles by 7. Early separation for Carson-Newman, thanks to an 8-1 run. We return to Cuddy Arena after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside here at Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman has a 13-6 lead on Wingate with 15:39 to play in the first half as Braden Illick shorts the first of 2 free throws out of the timeout. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pies are $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Braden Illick knocks down the second free throw, and it's an 8-point game for Carson-Newman. 14-6 with 15:38 to go in the first half. Wingate brings the basketball from right to left against the Eagles' matchup zone. Right wing, Jordan Miller has it. Goes to Pack at the top of the key. 2 passes down into the right corner. Miller drives the baseline on Bilbray. Bilbray cuts him off. Feeds it back out right wing, Taylor. Taylor dribbles down into the right corner. Skips into the left corner for a Pack 3. He missed it, but he was out of bounds. So Wingate turns it over for the first time today. And Carson-Newman gets the ball back with an 8-point lead here early. An early 8-1 run for Carson-Newman. Got the Eagles some separation here early. Brennigan, right wing with the ball. Jab step on Urbeck, drives on him, gets to the basket, got stripped, it's out of bounds off of Brennigan's left knee. And the ball goes back to Wingate after Carson-Newman's third turnover. Bulldogs onto the offensive end, down by 8. Miller, right wing. Flips it high post, Taylor. Taylor drives down to the right block. Whistle foul on the floor. Charge this to either Matt Bilbray or Usman Jah. It's on Bilbray for the reach. First on Bilbray, second on the Eagles. Wingate will inbound from the right baseline. Inbounds comes to Miller in the right wing. Miller spins around, now dribbles right baseline, pulls up for a 15-foot short corner J. In and out, no good. Browder there for his second rebound in the middle of the paint. He goes the other way. Bilbray attacking north-south. Well, he got bumped midair, lost the ball out of bounds, and Blessed Barhagia causes a turnover. Thought Bilbray was going to draw a foul there. He was airborne. Blessed bumped into him, and back-to-back turnovers for Carson-Newman. Eagles up 14-6, though. Taylor, left elbow, misfires from 15. Browder grabs the miss in the middle of the paint, and Eagles sprint left to right. Bilbright spins around, gets Brennigan, left wing, open look from deep. Brennigan halfway down and out. Miller the rebound and running at the free throw line for the gold-clad Dogs. Pack, right wing, transition 3. Back iron, no. Usman Ja rises up to pull in the Eagles rebound. Carson-Newman sprints left to right. Bilbright lost the handle on it. Miller steals it as he slipped on the right wing. Miller for Taylor driving middle of the paint. Kicks Pack in the left corner. Pack pulls up, left short corner, 15-footers in and out. Usman Ja the rebound, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Either team has scored in more than 90 seconds. Eagles up 14-6 with 13:38 to go in the first half. Brennigan, right wing with the ball. Brennigan dribbles out to the top of the key. Blessed switches onto him. Brennigan crossover dribble down to the right block. Right hand leaner, no. Whistle foul. Usman Ja gets called for a moving screen. Big play trying to get Brennigan open. First on Ooze, third on the Eagles. Third straight possession with a turnover for Carson-Newman. Bulldogs have been unable to take advantage. At the same time, Carson-Newman's been unable to push the lead out to double digits. 14-6, Carson-Newman the lead. 13:23 to go in the first half. Bulldogs 2 of 11 from the field to open up this contest. Pack off to the right corner from Miller. Miller, jab step. He's going to try triple. Miller knocks that one down. Jordan Miller, just 28% from beyond the arc, but he cans that one. Gets Wingate its first points in 4.5 minutes and cuts the Carson-Newman lead down to 5. 14-9, 12:58 to go in the first half. Eagles with it front court. Bilbright, screen and roll to Usman Ja, but Ooze was held as he started to roll. Derek Bradley with the harm, his first, the team's second. And now Josh Butts checks in for Usman Ja. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Bilbright inbound. Looks, and triggers into Nick Brennigan. Left wing extended. Brennigan bounces Butts at the top of the key. Butts gives off to Browder. Browder moves inside on Taylor. Right-hand teardrop, left it short. Taylor the rebound in the middle of the lane. Taylor brings the ball up the floor himself. Attacks right side of the paint. Takes it to the cup and lays it in. 5 in a row for the Bulldogs to cut what was an 8-point Carson-Newman lead down to 3. 14-11 with 12:28 to go in the first half. Eagles haven't scored in 3 minutes. Butts out of the key, switches off to Browder right wing. Browder drives inside on Taylor, hop step, left block. Browder finishes, left hand off glass. First points for Jack Browder, first points for Carson-Newman in 3 minutes and change. And the Eagles are up 5. 16-11 with 12:07 to play in the first half. Wingate works it right to left in the gold jerseys. Taylor, bounce feed Blessed, right baseline. Blessed turns right, lost the handle on it, stumbles, and falls out of bounds. A turnover. Second of the day for Wingate. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:55 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 16, Wingate 11. Both teams suffering through 3-minute scoring droughts there, but the Eagles 6 of 9 from the field compared to 3 of 12 for the Bulldogs. Back to Wingate after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
$11:55 to go in the first half. It's a 16-11 lead for Carson-Newman over Wingate. Eagles got up by 9 early. Started the game on a 13-4 run. But then went 3+ minutes without scoring, but has maintained the lead. And it's Carson-Newman basketball on the other side of this break. Hubbard, through traffic, got stripped out of bounds by Maharia. And it stays with the Eagles. So McElhaney will inbound left baseline. Triggers into Nick Brennigan, left point. Brennigan stops, bounce pass, Illick, left elbow. Sends it into the right corner. Melke, catch 3. Melke halfway down and out. Taylor, the rebound in the middle of the paint. And the Bulldogs bring it from right to left, down by 5. Bradley, left wing. Chest pass Miller at the top of the key, into the high post for Blessed. Back to the right wing, Miller. Miller finds Taylor, right corner. We got a whistle. We got a foul away from the ball. Who's this on? It's on Trey Hubbard. First on Hubbard, 4th on the Eagles. Hubbard tied up with Barhaiga away from the ball. The possession extends for Wingate. Inbounds comes to Barhaiga on the right baseline. Barhaiga twisting, turning on Illick. Shot up, rims out right side. McElhaney the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right, ahead by 5. Hubbard, left corner with the rock. Drives inside on Barhaiga, gets to the cup and finishes around him. Nice take for Trey Hubbard. His first points. Eagles up 7. 18-11 with 10:53 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Bradley into the high post for Taylor. Taylor lobs Barhaiga. You got a whistle and a foul. Away from the ball again. It's on Camden McElhaney. His first, the 5th on Carson-Newman. So Wingate will get the ball out of bounds. On the right baseline with Jaden Lingo triggering. Lingo sends it all the way into Bradley on top of the snarling Bulldog midcourt logo. Gets it back to Lingo, left wing. Lingo right around to Barhaiga's screen. Bounces to Barhaiga, left of the lane. 10 to shoot. Barhaiga backs down Mulkey. Mulkey dispossessed him. Brennigan steals it away. Good defense by the Coker transfer. Eagles sprint left to right. Hubbard into the right corner where Taylor picks on crossover. Hubbard accelerates, slaloms, kicks Brennigan, top of the key, straight on triple. Splash! Nick Brennigan has 11 points, and Carson-Newman surges ahead by double digits with a 7-0 run. 21-11 Eagles with 10:05 to play in the opening stanza. Bulldogs front court. Right point for Lingo. Lingo into the right corner. Kendall Taylor backs down. Brennigan gets it to the free throw line. 15-footers off the mark from Barhaiga. McElhaney there with the rebound. Eagles ranging left to right, up by 10. Hubbard slashes over to McElhaney, attacks the basket, and pushes it in with the right hand. 9 straight for Carson-Newman. Eagles are up by 12. 23-11 with 9:35 to go in the first half. Wingate hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Taylor at the top of the key. Motions with his right hand, now dribbles with his right. Attacks the basket, gets the cup, and finishes through contact with Illick. Tough shot for Kendall Taylor. He's got 5. Eagles by 10. That halts Carson-Newman's 9-0 run. Illick for McElhaney. Kick Mulkey, left corner. Wide open look from deep. Tate's off the mark, back of the 10. Bradley the board on the right block for the Bulldogs. 23-13 Eagles with 9:04 to play in the first half. Wingate the other way. Jordan Miller drills a left wing 3. He's hit a couple of those for a guy that had made 15 all year at a 28% clip. 23-16, 5 straight for the Bulldogs to get within 7. 8:50 to go in the first half. Eagles the other way. Hubbard draws 2, kicks Illick, left point, open look from deep. Illick missed it off the back of the 10. Bradley the board on the right baseline. Bulldogs bring it right to left. Bradley attacking right side of the paint, gets it out. Right corner, a Lingo 3, back of the 10 no. McElhaney yanks down the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Carson-Newman the other way. Hubbard start and stop move. Dish out, right corner. Brennigan triple, no. Front of the 10. Illick an offensive rebound. Second chance, gets back to Brennigan. Left wing, open look from deep. Halfway down and out. Rebound grabbed by Barhaiga in the middle of the lane. Eagles by 7, but they've missed 4 consecutive threes. Bulldogs with it front court, looking to extend a 5-0 run. Taylor at the top of the key. Hands off Bradley, right point. He tries a triple and swishes it around a screen. Derek Bradley has Wingate on an 8-0 run to counteract the Eagles' 9-0 burst. And it's a 23-19 lead for the Eagles with 7:45 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Brennigan, top of the key, pick and pop 3. Brennigan fades, misfires off the back of the rim. Rebound scrap for, grabbed by McElhaney. He went 1-on-4 and won the battle. Second chance for the Eagles. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Hubbard attacks the basket on Barhaiga. His layup won't fall, but he draws a foul. Charge Blessed Barhaiga with his first. The third on Wingate. Free throws for Trey Hubbard, looking to stop an 8-0 Wingate run. And a 2-minute, 15-second Eagle scoring drought when we come back. No John Zhao for Carson-Newman today, but the Eagles are up 23-19 on Wingate on the road. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
7:28 to go in the first half. Wingate has rattled off an 8-0 scoring run following a 9-0 burst for Carson-Newman to turn what was a 12-point Eagle lead down to a 4-point margin in favor of Carson-Newman. But Trey Hubbard is at the line trying to stop a 2-minute, 15-second scoring drought for Carson-Newman and also put a halt to this 8-0 Wingate run. Hubbard buries the first free throw. Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. 2-for-2 trip for Trey Hubbard. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at CNEagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. 25-19, 6-point lead for the Eagles with 7:22 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Hall on the right baseline. Backing down Browder. Turns and kicks to the top of the key for a Jordan Miller triple, and he switches his third. Jordan Miller was a 28% three-point shooter and hit 15 threes all season. But Miller has heated up and gone 3 of 4 from deep. He pulls the Bulldogs within a 3. 25-22 with 6:55 to go in the first half. Eagles the other way. Dilbray wants a right corner 3 answer. It's no good. And then, as the rebound comes down, Josh Butts leaps up, gets undercut by Aaron Taylor, and Butts gets called for a foul. And now Butts is on the ground. So Butts with his first, the 6th on the Eagles. And Butts is going to be helped up by his teammates. Will push on his lower back. And Carson-Newman will get back on defense. Eagles started 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, but they've gotten some open looks, but just 1 of 9 from deep since then. Bulldogs with it front court. A 3 would tie it. They're on an 11-2 run. Miller, top of the key, defended by Browder. Miller pulls from range and hits another one. Jordan Miller ties it at 25. It's a 14-2 Wingate run to erase what was a 12-point Carson-Newman lead. Jordan Miller is a 28% three-point shooter for his career. He's hit 4 today on 5 attempts. Eagles front court. Browder top of the key. Pick and pop 3. He connects and 1. Jack Browder fouled by Kendall Taylor in the act of shooting. His first and the 4th on the Bulldogs. Carson-Newman's back in front. 28-25 on Browder's bucket with 6:09 to play in the first half. An and 1 free throw for Browder. Stopped a string of 8 straight misses from beyond the arc for the Eagles. He cans the and 1 free throw. It's a 4-point lead for Carson-Newman. 29-25 with 6:05 to go in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Herbeck slaloming into the lane. Gets it around to Miller on the left wing. Miller, jab step, drive, dish, Taylor up top. Back to Miller left wing. Bounce feed, Hall left baseline. He shoots the 15-foot short corner, Jay. That's no good. Browder the rebound. Outlets it ahead to Brennigan. Brennigan drives inside, pivots, and gets called for a walk. Brennigan pleading for a foul call after he got bombarded by 2 bodies. Instead, it's Carson-Newman's 7th turnover. 29-25, Eagles by 4, 5:40 to play in the first half. The Eagles grabbed a 12-point lead with a 9-0 run that Wingate immediately answered with a 14-2 burst to tie it. Carson-Newman's back in front now. Hall, left baseline, gets it to Miller, top of the key, open look from deep. He sinks another one. He is 5 of 6 from deep and has 15 points. Wingate's down 1, 29-28, 5:18 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Butts, dribble handoff, Browder, top of the key. Browder moves inside, turns, right hand hook from the right block, sinks it. That's 8 for Jack Browder. 31-28, Eagles by 3 with 5:03 to go in the first half. Wingate front court. Lingo. Bounce feed for Taylor in the left corner. Taylor hits Miller curling left wing. Back to Taylor left wing. 15 to shoot. Mulkey defends the Sacs leading scorer. Taylor from Miller in the left corner. Baseline drive, gets to the cup, lays it up, airballed it. Butts the rebound. Eagles fly up the floor. Mulkey in transition. Attacks the basket. Right hand finger roll finds the bottom of the barrel. Nice take for Tate. His first points. Eagles by 5. 33-28 with 4:30 to go in the first half. Bulldogs bring it onto the offensive end. Miller left wing tries another one and drains it. He is 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. He'd made 15 threes all season, 23 in his career. And he's buried 6 here in the first half to keep Wingate in it. 33-31 Eagles, 4:10 to go in the opening stanza. Carson-Newman front court. Butts off to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan bounce feed, Browder right corner. Browder backing down, Herbeck on the right baseline. Sends it to Butts in the low post. Right hand scoop, Butts lays it in. Nice feed for Jack Browder, his first assist. 10th assist of the half for Carson-Newman. A 35-31 lead for the Eagles with 3:47 to go in the opening stanza. Bulldogs the other way. Herbeck misfires a 3 from the left wing. Browder the rebound. Eagles bring it front court. Dilbray has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds on the near sideline, but it stays with Carson-Newman. 3:38 to go in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 35 and Wingate 31. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles, here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Jordan Miller had never made more than 2 threes in a game in his career. But Wingate's starting point guard is unconscious from range. He's 6 of 7 from beyond the arc, a career high for threes made for Jordan Miller. And he's the reason the Bulldogs are only down 4. 35-31, Eagles leading with 3:37 to play in the opening stanza. Brennigan, left wing, chest pass, Hubbard ahead of the key. Hubbard, crossover dribble on Lingo, sends it left corner. Braden Illick, catch 3 on the way, catch 3's in. Braden Illick has 9 points. He's 2 of 4 from deep. And Carson-Newman's back up 7. 38-31 with 3:18 to play in the first half. Bulldogs front court. Miller off to Jaden Lingo, left wing. He knifes to the basket, gets the cup, misses the layup. Hubbard the rebound. Hubbard sprinting left to right. Gets it to Browder, left wing. Transition 3, air ball. Miller has the board. Might have gotten a piece from Mike Urbeck. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Miller, left wing. Scrapes around a screen, misses a 3 off the front iron. His second miss from deep. Hubbard, a second straight board. Hubbard attacks the basket, gets the cup, tried to draw a foul, and air balls a right-handed push shot. Bulldogs the rebound, moving right to left. Lingo, right elbow, flips it to Miller between the rings. Bulldogs trailing by 7 with 2:33 to play the first half. Urbeck gets to the left block, lays it up, missed it. Illick altered his shot. Browder the rebound, sends it ahead to Hubbard, right wing. Gets it into Brennigan's hands. He pumps the brakes on the right wing. Brennigan bounce to McElhaney at the top of the key. Fires inside Illick, turns, right-hand jumper. Good over top of Miller on the mismatch. Braden Illick with 11 first-half points. Carson-Newman's back up 9. 40-31 off of a 7-0 run with 2:03 to play in the first half. Wingate front court. Pack, right wing for Hall at the right elbow. Hall shuffles off to Urbeck, fades for a right wing triple. Front iron, no. Offensive rebound, though, for Lingo, left block. He lays it in. Set first, second chance points of the game for Wingate. It's a 40-33 lead for the Eagles with 1:42 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard stumbled, but got it to Brennigan between the rings. Brennigan right around an Illick screen to the right wing. 15 to shoot. Brennigan stops his dribble. Chest pass McElhaney between the circles. 10-9. Back to Brennigan, right wing. Crossover dribble. Leaps, passes, right corner. Hubbard, catch 3. Hubbard off the mark, front of the 10. Lingo ranges for the long rebound on the right wing. Bulldogs bring it right to left, down by 7. And Brian Good wants to burn a timeout and chat things over. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your East Tennessee electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. 40-33. Carson-Newman leads Wingate in a first half that saw the Eagles jump up by 12 off of a 9-0 run. Wingate responded immediately with a 14-2 burst, while Carson-Newman went 3 minutes without scoring. And then the Eagles responded with 7 in a row to get it back out to 9. But the lead right now, 7, 40-33, with 1:15 to go in the first half. Braden Illick and Nick Brennigan both have 11 points for Carson-Newman, who's playing without the services of John Zhao today. He's out with an ankle injury. Eagles shooting 56% from the field and 6 of 15 from beyond the arc. Wingate 8 of 15 from deep, including Jordan Miller, who had never hit more than 2 threes in a game in his career. He's 6 of 8 from range. Bulldogs with the basketball on the offensive end out of the timeout. Lingo, right wing, spins inside, bounce out to Taylor in the right corner. High hand there for Illick. Taylor moves inside on Illick, bangs his way into the lane, turns, fades from the free throw line, and leaves the 15-footer short. Illick has the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right. 25-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Carson-Newman can go 2 for 1 if it hustles. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 44. Brennigan, bounce feed for McElhaney, high-low lob for Illick. He got held. Whistle and a foul on Corbin Pack. Pack with the hold, his first, the team's 5th. So shot clock back to 20. Game clock's at 38 here in the first half, and the Eagles up by 7. Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard slips inside Brennigan, lands on the right block, turns, lays it up with the right hand, and flips it in. Off the over pursuit by Urbeck. Illick clear sailing to the rack, has 13. 42-33, Eagles by 9. Shot clock is off. There's 20 seconds left in the first half as Brian Good hollers out a play call. Top of the key for Bradley. Now to Taylor, left wing. 5 out for the Bulldogs. Right wing, Lingo. 10 to go first half. Lingo fades, right baseline, misfired the 15-footer. Rebound grabbed by Hubbard. Hubbard sprinting front court, sends it ahead Browder. Browder drives, lays it up. He got fouled with 0.5 seconds left. Bradley shaken up after he fouled Hubbard. McElhaney helps him to his feet as Derek Bradley charged with his second, the team's 6th. 2 free throws for Jack Browder with 0.5 seconds left and a chance to send the Eagles into the halftime locker room up double digits. Browder. 2 dribbles, bends the knees, pushes up the first free throw and shorts it off the front of the 10. One more free throw for Jack Browder, looking to put the Eagles up by 10 at the half. Browder, second free throw. Lobs it up. This one's in, nothing but strings. 43-33, Eagles by 10. Taylor will heave at the horn from three-quarter court and ricochet off the right side of the backboard. So that is how the first half comes to a close. Eagles up at the break, 43-33. Carson-Newman shoots 55% from the field while limiting Wingate to 35% shooting. Wingate 4 of 19 inside the three-point arc, but 8 of 15 from beyond it. And it's been Jordan Miller who had made 15 threes all season coming into this game, who was 6 for 8 to lift the Bulldogs with 18 first-half points. Carson-Newman up 10 on the road at the half. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report headed your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
(43-33). Carson-Newman leads Wingate at the halftime break. Eagles do it on the back of quality shooting. Eagles 55% from the field and 37.5% from three. And this lead could be a lot greater for Carson-Newman, if not for the otherworldly first-half performance of Jordan Miller. Miller averages 10 points a game. The 6'1 sophomore guard out of Rock Hill came into this contest with 15 made threes this season, 23 made threes in his career. He'd never hit more than 2 in a game, and he is 6 of 8 from beyond the arc in the first half with a game-high 18 points. Nobody else from Wingate has more than 5, as Kendall Taylor, the Sac's leading scorer, has 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting. Even without that, Bulldogs 8 of 15 from beyond the arc. That's good. The Eagles have done a nice job of protecting the paint. Wingate just 4 of 19 from the field inside the three-point arc. Eagles are plus 12 on the glass. And in spite of the poor shooting for the Bulldogs, Wingate only has 1 offensive rebound. Granted, they do have second chance points off that 1 offensive board. But Carson-Newman has done a nice job defending the interior against the Bulldogs, and it has been somebody in Jordan Miller, who is certainly not known for his three-point shooting, who has stepped up and performed admirably with 18 points and 4 steals. Carson-Newman, guided by Braden Illick. Again, no John Zhao tonight for Carson-Newman. He's out with an ankle injury. And so Camden McElhaney with 12 first-half minutes. He scores 2 points and grabs 6 rebounds, dishes out 2 assists. Illick leads the Eagles in scoring with 13, 5 of 7 from the field. Nick Brennigan has 11, 4 of 7 from the field, and 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. And Jack Browder follows with 9 points. Carson-Newman efficient. Did go on some droughts that were aided by turnovers. Carson-Newman gave it away 7 times in that first half to just 2 turnovers for the Bulldogs. But largely executed it defensively. We'll see if the scout adjusts to defend Jordan Miller a little bit in the second half. 43-33. Eagles up at the break on Wingate, trying to split the season series after losing in Holt Fieldhouse 87-73 back on January 18th. The win here go a long way for Carson-Newman's positioning for the SAC tournament, as well as a potential at-large bid for the NCAA tournament. Take you around the rest of the SAC. ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update headed your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime at Cuddy Arena, where Carson-Newman has a 43-33 halftime advantage over the Wingate Bulldogs. Carson-Newman trying to split the season series with Wingate and prevail here on the road. Really nice slew of games throughout the South Atlantic Conference here today. The top game on the docket, no doubt, is over in Harrogate, where the top two teams in the league standings, Lincoln Memorial and Lenore-Ryan, are battling it out. LMU with a half-game lead on LR atop the league leaderboards. But it is LMU that is just thumping Lenore-Ryan early. A 22-2 run for the Rail Splitters. LMU is shooting 63% from the field. They have limited Lenore-Ryan to 25% and forced 6 bare turnovers, scoring off of each and every one of them. Balanced effort for LMU. E.J. Smith leads all scorers with 7, while Elijah Freeman has 6 to pace the Rail Splitters. Elsewhere in the SAC, Coker is over at the Timken Center to take on the Limestone Saints. And Limestone continues to just be a thorn in people's sides. Saints up 40-35 at the halftime break on Coker. When was the last time Coker was held to 35.5? Really unique scoring line for the Cobras. But Saints, 7 of 18 from beyond the arc. That's 39%. They shoot 52% from the field in the first half. And Ray Vargas has 8 points to pace a Limestone team that has 5 players scoring 6 or more. He in blue leads Coker, as does Judson Cone with 7 points. Anderson is at home taking on Mars Hill. 30 seconds left in the first half. Trojans have a 45-34 lead on the Lions. 11 points for Anderson for Sam Perez. Trojans are shooting 64% from the field and 43% from beyond the arc. 11:54 to go in the first half. Emory and Henry a 16-14 lead on Catawba. The Wasps have started 5 of 8 from the field. Jackson Crawford leads all scorers with 7 in the early going over at the King Center. And final game on the docket over in Eliezer Arena at Newberry. The Wolves up 41-33 on UVA Wise. Davario Shepard has 16 points for the Wolves, who have shot 53% from the field. Bradley Dean has 16 points. But the Cavs are just 13 of 36 from the field. That's 36%. And 5 of 20 from deep. That's 25%. Second half action headed your way from Cuddy Arena. Eagles up 43-33 at the halftime break on Wingate. Second half heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of the key. Pull up three on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Lite is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Lite. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Halftime in Cuddy Arena, wrapping up where Carson-Newman holds a 43-33 lead over Wingate. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside. Glad that you've elected to spend part of your Saturday with us here on the Eagles Sports Network. Before we begin the second half, with Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification across the Eagles Sports Network. (43-33). Carson-Newman leads it by 10 at the halftime break at Wingate. And the Bulldogs will have the basketball to start the second half. Taylor, Urbeck, Hall, Pack, and Miller on the floor for Wingate in gold home jerseys. While Carson-Newman brings out McElhaney, Brennigan, Illick, Browder, and Hubbard. No John Zhao today for Carson-Newman. He's out with an ankle injury. The delay. The officials had to get his whistle correct around his neck. He's got it. And the Bulldogs have the basketball moving from left to right. Miller bounces to Taylor in the high post. Shoots from the free throw line. 15-footer. Bends off front side. No good. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Urbeck. Bombs it up to Miller, who resets between the rings. Miller dribbles over to the right wing, chest pass Urbeck. Urbeck back to Miller, head of the key. He launches from range. Halfway down and out. Hubbard snares the rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard ahead into the left corner. That's over top of everybody's heads, bouncing off a pillar and into the Wingate cheerleaders. Turnover number 8 for the Eagles. And the ball back to the Bulldogs. Eagles close the first half on a 10-2 run. Wingate scoreless over the last 2 minutes and change, spanning the halftime break. See Carson get up double digits headed into the break. Right wing Miller curls into the lane, bounces inside Hall, deflected by Hubbard. He steals it. Third Wingate turnover. Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard into the left corner again and out of bounds. I think Trey Hubbard thought that one got deflected. I think Carson-Newman's bench did too. But 2 straight passes into the corner that have been off target for Trey Hubbard. Bulldogs bring it back left to right. Down 43-33, a minute into the second half. Taylor for Urbeck, left wing. Urbeck right around the Taylor screen to the right elbow. Swings it Pack right wing. Pack back to the left point, Miller. Miller moves inside on McElhaney. Gets it Urbeck right wing for a triple. Urbeck rattles it in. Mike Urbeck makes his second three. He's got 6. 43-36. Eagles by 7. 18:40 to go in the second half. That halts Carson-Newman's 10-2 run to close the first half. Hubbard, right wing, finds Brennigan left point. Defender fell down. Brennigan shoots it. Bends off front side. No. Rebound loose and snagged by Miller. Urbeck shaken up on that play after he fell down. Taylor bullying his way inside. Tied up. Whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow to Carson-Newman. Bradley comes in for Wingate, replacing the injured Mike Urbeck. who does jog off the floor with a slight limp. Eagles have turned it over twice and missed a shot on their opening 3 possessions of the second half, leading by 7. Hubbard slips Browder at the free throw line. He lost the handle on it. It trickles out of bounds off Taylor's shoe top and stays with Carson-Newman with 18 to shoot. Eagles scoreless over the opening minute 55 of the second half, but leading Wingate 43-36. Browder to inbound left baseline. Bounce feed into the right block. Out of bounds. McElhaney mishandled. So Carson-Newman with 3 turnovers in the first minute 55 of the second half. The ball goes back to Wingate, who trails by 7. Bulldogs bring it front court. Miller, left wing. Moves inside on Hubbard. Pivots around on the right elbow. Bounces to Hall, right baseline. Back to Pack in the right corner. Screen and roll to Hall, who lost the handle on it. Hubbard the steal. Hubbard up the right sideline. Dribbles to the top of the key. Fades back as Taylor comes out to defend him. Hubbard, right wing, attacks Taylor. Gets the basket. Zips a pass left block. Illick lays it up. It won't fall, but he draws a foul. Charged Jordan Miller with his first. The first on the Bulldogs. And 2 free throws result for Braden Illick. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Illick buries the first free throw to stop a 2.5-minute scoring drought for Carson-Newman. Second free throw is on the way. It, too, is true. 15 points for Braden Illick. Eagles are up 9, 45-36, with 17:35 to go in the second half. Wingate with it on the offensive end. Taylor for Bradley in the left corner. Bradley fires an open 3. Front of the 10, no good. McElhaney to rebound at the free throw line. Eagles range right to left. Hubbard attacks north-south, gets underneath the basket, shuffles it off. McElhaney cutting to the cup, and McElhaney feathers it in with the right hand. 4 for Mack. Eagles are up 11. 47-36 with 17:07 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it on the offensive end. Taylor, right wing. Taylor moves inside on Hubbard, kicks out Miller, left wing. Miller going to try another triple. Glances off the left iron, no good, but a whistle and a foul battling for the rebound. Illick and Hall tied up. It's on Illick. So a first on Illick, a first on the Eagles. So the possession extends for Wingate. Pack will inbound from the right baseline. Pack. Hold the phone. Got a whistle. A foul on Trey Hubbard. Carson-Newman assistant coach KT Carter saying, hey, he's got to fight, trying to fight around a moving screen. Hubbard with his second. The second on the Eagles. Pack will inbound. Figures in the right corner for Taylor. Around the horn it goes to the top of the key, Bradley. Back to Pack, top of the key. Back around to the left corner, Miller. Miller dribbles inside, swings it out to Bradley, right wing. Back to Miller, left point. Miller, low bounce to Taylor, left block. Taylor into Browder, turns, right hand leaner, sinks it with the shot clock at 3. 7 points for Kendall Taylor, 47-38. Eagles by 9, 16:30 to go in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Illick off to the right corner for Nick Brennigan. Brennigan dribbles over to the right wing. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball again. Charge this to Corbin Pack. He holds Braden Illick. Second on Pack, second on the Bulldogs. Shot clock goes to 20, and the Eagles get it out of bounds on the right baseline. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Hubbard, left wing, right around an Illick screen, cuts to the basket. Hubbard lost it going up, airballed it. Illick punches it to him in the corner, second chance. Brennigan, right wing triple, halfway down and out. Miller rises up for the Bulldog board, and Wingate sprints left to route by 9. Taylor to the cup, lays it up. He finishes through contact, counted in a foul. Kendall Taylor, a whirling dervish, puts a second personal on Braden Illick, and a third team foul on the Eagles. 47-40. Carson-Newman leads Wingate at the 16-minute mark in the second half. Kendall Taylor at the line for an and one free throw when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman has started at 1 of 4 from the field in the second half and turned it over 3 times after halftime, and Wingate has chipped into what was a 10-point C and halftime lead. Eagles up 47-40, 4 minutes into the second half, and Kendall Taylor, the league's leading scorer, is at the line looking for his 10th point. Butts, Brennigan, Bilbray, Mulkey, and Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman. Taylor at the stripe, looking to make it a 6-point game at the line. Taylor spins the ball into his left hand, one right hand dribble, flips up the and one free throw and sinks it. That's 10 for Kendall Taylor. 47-41, Eagles by 6, 4 minutes into the second half. Full court pressure on for the Bulldogs. Eagles break it. Bilbray spots up, right wing, transition 3, missed it off to the left. Rebound punched up by Butts and grabbed by Miller. Miller sprints left to right. Turns and hits Taylor left wing. Jab step, crossover dribble. Taylor swings at top of the key from Miller. Miller moves down the right side of the paint, fades out into the right corner. Miller bounce down low to Taylor right block. Taylor hits Miller top of the key. Miller around to Bradley left wing, 10 to shoot. Bradley right around the Hall screen, back to Taylor up top. He tries to triple and swishes it. Kendall Taylor has scored 8 straight points for Wingate. He's on an 8-0 run all by himself, and the Bulldogs are down 3. 47-44 with 15-12 to go in the second half. Browder, right baseline with it. Moves inside on Miller. Got a shot erased by Taylor. Taylor comes away with it. Taylor over the timeline. Dribbles to the top of the key. Underhand pass in the right corner for Bradley. Bradley lobs to Taylor right block. Spins and stepped out of bounds. Turnover. No, pardon me. They're going to get Nick Brennigan with a foul here. So Brennigan with his first. The 4th on the Eagles. And Wingate gets the ball out of bounds on the right baseline. Pack lobs into Miller, who chases it down at the timeline right side. Miller left around the screen, accelerates to the basket. Right-hand finger roll, flips it in. 10-0 run for Wingate. It's a 1-point game. 47-46, Eagles by 1, 14:40 to play in the second half. Bilbray just lost the handle on it and threw it away. Turnover number 4 this half for the Eagles. Wingate can take its first lead on this possession. Pack in the left corner wants a 3, halfway down and out. Taylor an offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the floor as he grabbed it from Jack Browder. 2nd on Browder, 5th on the Eagles. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes. Wingate off to a 5 of 9 start from the field after halftime. And the Bulldogs have scored the last 10 to erase what was an 11-point deficit. Still Bulldog basketball after the foul on Browder. Pack will inbound right baseline. Pack looking, triggers into Hall in the right corner. Hall one left-hand dribble, gives off to Taylor. Taylor backing down Browder. Taylor fades out Miller top of the key. Open look from deep. Miller left it short front of the 10. Whistle and a foul, battling for the rebound. Mulkey and Pack tied up. How is that on tape, Mulkey? He had position. Pack was coming over his back. And Tate Mulkey gets called for his first. And the team's sixth, though. So Wingate shooting free throws for the rest of the game. And now, before the inbounds, a whistle and a foul on Trey Hubbard away from the basketball. That is the third personal on Hubbard, the seventh team foul on the Eagles, and a 1-and-1 for Jordan Miller. Eagles have been called for 3 fouls in the last 5 seconds. Front end of the 1-and-1 is in for Miller. He's tied it at 47. 11 in a row for Wingate to tie it. It has been a game of runs. Eagles jumped out on a 13-4 burst before Wingate answered with a 5-0 run. Second free throw for Miller. He knocks it down, and the Bulldogs have their first lead. 48-47 Wingate with 14:15 to go in the second half. Eagles just 1 of 6 from the field here after halftime. Carson-Newman brings it across the timeline. The shot clock had reset to 20 instead of 30. And hard luck for Carson-Newman. The Eagles had a 3-on-1 after breaking the press as they brought it front court. Mulkey, Brennigan, Butts, McElhaney, and Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman. Browder triggers into Nick Brennigan. Brennigan left around a Butts screen to the top of the key. Chest pass Browder right wing. Browder drives baseline, gets the cup, he leans in, he connects, counted in a foul. Nice take by Jack Browder. He puts a second personal on Aaron Hall and a third foul on the Bulldogs this half. Eagles back on top, 49-48. That's Carson-Newman's first points in 4 minutes and halts the Bulldogs' 12-0 run. Browder. And one free throw's good. He's got 12. A 50-48 lead for the Eagles with 13:59 to go in the second half. Jaleb Grant checks in for Wingate, replacing Aaron Hall. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Bradley for Pack at the top of the key. Sends it to the left wing for Jordan Miller. Miller right around a Taylor screen, pulls up, free throw line, 15-footer, swishes it. New career high for Jordan Miller. He has 24. 50-50, all even, with 13:35 to go in the second half. Eagles front court. Brennigan discards Miller. Left wing triple won't go down. Rebound tussled for. Grant has it. Outlets it ahead to Bradley. Bradley to the cup. Laner won't fall. Taylor tap, no. Whistle, foul, battling for the rebound on the third try. Butts gets hacked. It's on Jaleb Grant, his first. The fourth on the Bulldogs. 50-50, all square with 13:22 to play in the second half. Browder will run the point for Carson-Newman. Picked up by Grant as he crosses the timeline. Browder for Butts at the top of the key, gives back to Browder up top. Browder, jab step right foot, moves inside on Taylor, bounces to Butts, cutting to the basket. Butts leans in from the right block and connects off glass. Nice screen and roll action. Browder and Butts, 52-50, Eagles by 2. 12:55 to go in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Miller for Taylor at the left elbow. Taylor muscling inside on Browder, gets underneath the basket, gives Grant right block. Grant leans back, can't connect on the bunny, but a whistle and a foul on Josh Butts. Butts second, 8th on the Eagles. Keep in mind, Carson-Newman's bench thin today. There's no John Zhao. There's no Khalees Fry. Carson-Newman with 10 available players for today's game. Jaleb Grant, a 79% free throw shooter, to the line for the freshman, and he rattles the first one out front side, no good. 52-50. Eagles by a pair with 12:45 to play in the second half. Best Grant can do is make it a 1-point game. Bends the knees, hoists it up, and swishes it. First point for Jaleb Grant, 52-51. Eagles by a point. 12:42 to play in the second half. Eagles were up by 10 at the break. But Wingate rattled off a 12-0 run while the Eagles went 3 minutes without scoring to get back into it. Browder sends it inside for Brennigan. It's through his hands, and Carson-Newman's 12th turnover. Lingo, the rebound and running front court, or the steal and running front court, but Mulkey swipes it. Mulkey into the front court. Left wing, pulls from range. Mulkey online but strong. Rebound loose. Whistle foul. It'll stay with Carson-Newman after a collision. Derek Bradley called for his third, the team's fifth. Carson-Newman maintains possession. Good look for Tate Mulkey. It was online, but just a touch strong on the transition three ball. Eagles just 6 of 20 from beyond the arc as a team, 0 for 4 after halftime. For the country's most efficient three-point shooting team. Browder, left corner, wants an open look from deep. He bangs that one in. Jack Browder has 15. And Carson-Newman's up 4, 55-51, with 12:03 to go in the second half. Bulldogs front court. Miller, right elbow, finishes from 15. Miller has 26, extending his new career night. 55-53, Eagles by 2. 11:50 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Brennigan dishes McElhaney left wing, back to Brennigan between the rings. Brennigan, chest pass Browder in the left corner. Browder skips Mulkey, right wing. Open look from range. Mulkey misfires strong. Browder has the rebound in his left hand, but it's poked out of bounds by Kendall Taylor, and it stays with Carson-Newman. 11:34 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 55 and Wingate 53. Eagles just 36% from the field after halftime and 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
11:34 to go in the second half. It's a 55-53 lead for Carson-Newman over Wingate. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Eagles trying to split the season series with the Bulldogs. They're up 10 at the halftime break, but a 12-0 Wingate run, coupled with a 4-minute Eagles scoring drought, has brought this game back level. Eagles are up 2 right now with the basketball out of the timeout. Bilbray, left wing, goes to Illick, top of the key. Spins past the defender, splits 2, gets to McElhaney cutting the basket. His reverse layups off backboard, nothing else. Taylor the rebound. Wingate can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3 on this possession. Taylor backs down Browder, spins right to the block. Now fades from 10, tough shot, knocks it down. League's leading scorer has 15. He's tied it at 55 with 11:08 to play in the second half. Bilbray will bring it over the timeline right side for Carson-Newman. Pestered by Miller. Bilbray accelerates to the basket, and a whistle and a foul as he gets to the right baseline. Miller shoved him from behind and picks up his second, the team's 6th. Both teams shooting free throws for the remainder of this game. Shot clock goes to 20, and Browder inbounds from the right baseline. Triggers into Brennigan, right corner, spins away from his defender, shoots an open look from deep, and strokes it. Nick Brennigan has 14 points. He's 4 of 10 from deep, and the Eagles are up 58-55 with 10:47 to play in the second half. Wingate on to the offensive end. Taylor at the head of the key. Switches it right wing for Miller. Miller moves inside on Bilbray, hits Grant, now gives Urbeck in the left corner. Urbeck drives inside. Right-hand teardrop falls off front of the rim. Illick the rebound. Cian sprints right to left. McElhaney hits Bilbray left wing. Bilbray moves inside. Outside Illick right wing. Splits 2 defenders. Goes to the cup and draws a foul. Good authority on the drive by Braden Illick, shuffling between 2 defenders. And he puts a second personal on Jaleb Grant, a 7th team foul on the Bulldogs. And Illick to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Illick bends the knees, hoists up the first free throw, and calmly connects on it. Carson-Newman up 59-55 with 10:22 to go in the second half. One more free throw for Braden Illick. 2 dribbles, bends the knees, sends up the second, and knocks it down. 16 points for Braden Illick. Carson-Newman has scored 5 straight to go up 60-55 with 10:22 to go in the second half. Jaden Lingo with it left wing. 2 passes around the horn to Miller right wing. Into the high post, Taylor, pardon me. Taylor moves inside, back out to Miller right wing. Back to Taylor in the right corner. Taylor, crossover dribble on Illick. Pulls his way downstairs, now zips it to Miller cutting middle of the lane. Twist right, back to Taylor right wing. Taylor hand in his face, heaves up a 3 and rattles it in. Kendall Taylor has 18. 13 of those have come after halftime. It's a 60-58 lead for the Eagles. 9:50 to play in the second stanza. Eagles front court. Browder attacks the basket, gets it to Illick left block. Illick leans in, connects off glass, counted in a foul. Put a third personal on Aaron Hall. An 8th team foul on the Bulldogs. And Braden Illick to the line, looking for an and 1 free throw in his 3rd career 20-point game. 62-58, Eagles up by 4 with 9:44 to go in the second half. Illick's and 1 free throw front, bumps out front side, no good. Bulldogs grab the rebound and bring it left to right, trailing 62-58 with 9:35 to go in the second half. Right corner for Lingo. Lingo curls into the lane, spins around, shoots over Bill Bray, and it bends in off the back iron. Third and fourth points for Jaden Lingo. 62-60, Eagles by a pair. 9:20 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Bill Bray drives inside, dish out, right corner. Jack Browder, wide open look from deep. Bang, bang! Jack Browder has 18. Bill Bray found him, and the Eagles are back up 5. 65-60 with 9:02 to play in the second half. Wingate the other way. Lingo left wing threes through. Jaden Lingo answers, and it's a 2-point game. 65-63, 8:50 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Bill Bray straight on triple. He airballed it. Heat check 3 from Matt Bilbray. Looking for another answer, and the ball goes back to Wingate. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. Hall banging his way inside. Right-hand scoop. Missed it strong off to the left. McElhaney scoops up his 9th rebound. Eagles sprint the other way. Bilbray dives inside down the right side of the paint and draws a foul. Matt Bilbray to the line after a third personal on Jordan Miller. And an 9th team foul, on the Bulldogs. So 2 free throws here for Matt Bilbray. He is 9 of 12 at the line for his freshman season. That's 75% if you don't feel like doing the mental math. Bilbray's first free throw rainbows up and through, rattling in. 66-63, Eagles by a triple. 8:29 to go in the second half. One more free throw for Matt Bilbray. Looking to make it a 2-possession game. Hoists it up, ends off to the left, no good. 1-2 trip, 3-point lead for the Eagles. With 8:24 to go as Hall grabs the rebound and the Bulldogs get it front court. Lingo off to Miller right wing. Miller bounces Lingo top of the key. Wide open look from deep. Missed it off to the right. Hall came over. Illick's back to tap it to Taylor, and he lays it in from the right side. 66-65. Eagles by 1. 8:05 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman works it right to left. Bilbray, top of the key. Bounces Illick right of the paint. Illick shuffles out Brennigan right corner. Brennigan. Skip it, left wing, Bilbray. Bilbray drives inside on Taylor, gets to the cup, his layup won't go, but he draws a blocking foul on Kendall Taylor. Second personal on Taylor. 10th team foul on the Bulldogs. Free throws for Matt Bilbray when we get back. 7:48 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 66, Wingate 65. Bulldogs were down 10 at the break, erased it and took a lead with a 12-0 run. And since then, back and forth basketball. 4 ties, 2 lead changes. Eagles up by 1 with Bill Bray at the stripe when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
66-55, Carson-Newman leads Wingate with 7:48 to play in the second half. And Matt Bilbray is at the line for 2 more free throws for Carson-Newman, looking to extend this 1-point lead at the stripe. Bilbray. Two dribbles, spins the knees. First one is on the way, and long off the back of the 10. So the best that Bill Bray can do is put the Eagles up 2. Trey Hubbard is set to check in for him. He'll play with 3 fouls. Second free throw for Bill Bray is smooth as silk down through the strings. 67-65, Eagles by a pair. 7:48 to go in the second half. Hubbard, Brennigan, Illick, Browder, and McElhaney, the starting 5 out there for Carson-Newman in the matchup zone. Top of the key for Aaron Hall. Hall inside Urbeck, back out to Lingo. Sends it to Miller, right wing. Miller. Bounce feed Taylor, lobs inside Hall. Bounces to Urbeck, cutting to the bucket, missed the leaner. And Browder rips in his 7th rebound. Eagles bring it right to left, ahead by 2 with 7:20 to play in the second half. Hubbard. Top of the key, moves inside, sends it right corner McElhaney. Extra pass, Brennigan, open look from deep. Back iron, no. Whistle and a foul. Battling for the rebound, Braden Illick called for his 3rd personal and the team's 9th. So Wingate marches 75 feet the other way for a 1-and-1 for Kendall Taylor. Illick and Taylor were 10 feet apart when the whistle was blown. Taylor connects on the first free throw. 1-point game. Taylor looking to tie it up for a 5th time. Pushes it up. Front iron, backboard, and down through the hole. 67-67, all square, with 7:10 to go in the second half. Eagles bring the basketball from right to left. Hubbard moves right around an Illick screen to the right wing. Accelerates to the cup. Hubbard pushes it in with the right hand off glass. 6 for Trey Hubbard. 69-67. Eagles by 2 with 6:50 to go in the second stanza. Bulldogs front court. Lingo fading. Right corner 3. Missed it strong. McElhaney punches the rebound out of Kendall Taylor's hands, but a whistle and a foul. It's on Mack. Second on him. 10th on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Kendall Taylor. Both teams shooting 2 foul shots the rest of the way. Earliest in a game I can think of this season where both teams have been in the double bonus with more than 6 minutes to play. Taylor's first free throw bends in. That's 23 for Taylor, including 18 after halftime. 6 consecutive games for the Sacs leading scorer where he is top 20 points or more. Second one's up, and it too is good. 69-69, all square with 6:44 to play in the second half. Wingate has shot 50% from the field after halftime to make this one a little more difficult than Carson-Newman would have preferred. Brennigan, right of the paint, gets it to Browder, right corner, drives baseline on Lingo, gets the cup, shoots over a double team and airballed it. Tough shot for Jack. Hall the rebound on the left baseline. Hall into the front court. Sends it to Lingo, top of the key. Wingate looking for its second lead of the game. Off to the right wing, Miller. Miller dumps down to Hall, right baseline. Hall backs down Hubbard. Turns and bounces to Taylor, right corner. Open look from deep. Back of the 10, no good. Illick the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Carson-Newman ranges right to left. Hubbard crosses over, Euros, and gets poked out of bounds by Kendall Taylor. Stays with Carson-Newman with 24 to shoot. 69-69, 5:59 to go in the second half. Brennigan will inbound left baseline. Lobs to Illick at the left elbow. Goes to Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard curls top of the key, sends it Brennigan left wing. Open look from deep. It's on line and down. Nick Brennigan drops in his fifth three of the game. He's got 17. Eagles up 3. 72-69 with 5:42 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Hall at the head of the key. Sends it to Miller, left wing. Miller. Ball held at his waist, goes Pack left corner. Pack moseys inside, shoots a 17-foot-2 and swishes it from inside the left corner. 72-71, Eagles by 1, 5:52 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Hubbard driving inside on Miller, gets the cup and lays it in with the right hand from the left side. 8 for Trey Hubbard. 74-71, Eagles by 3 with 5:10 to go in the second half. Wingate with it front court. Pack left wing. Motions with his left hand, skips a pass right wing to Miller. Into the low post for Taylor. Taylor turns, right hand leaner, and a whistle and a foul. That was a late foul on Jack Browder. It came after the ball caromed off the side of the backboard and then was into the hands of the rebounder, McElhaney. Third foul on Browder, 11th foul on the Eagles. 2 free throws here for Kendall Taylor. Taylor 6 of 7 at the line today. Make it 7 for 8 as he cans the first. 86% free throw shooter this season. 84% for his career. And he's pulled Wingate within 2. One more free throw for Kendall Taylor. Bends the knees, hoists it up, hoists it in. 74-73. Eagles by 1, 4:57 to play in the second half. Hubbard brings it over the timeline. Right side for Carson-Newman. Dribbles left around one screen. Now into the paint. Kicks it left corner. McElhaney, 3-ball. Front of the 10, no good. Bradley tips the rebound to Urbeck. The Eagles wanted the Cam McElhaney 3. He'd shot the ball well in practice, but was 1 for 2 from deep this season. Wingate can retake the lead on this possession. They do. Hall down on the right block, lays it in. 75-74 Bulldogs. 4:27 to play in the second half. The Eagles move the basketball from right to left, down by 1. Hubbard sends it right corner from Illick. Catch 3, airball. Browder the offensive rebound, and it's taken out of his hands by Pack. Stays with Carson-Newman. Threes have not fallen at a prolific rate after halftime for the Eagles. Carson-Newman 4 of 14, below 30% from beyond the arc in the second half. Inbounds comes to Illick, zips it left corner. Brennigan catch 3. He answers. Nick Brennigan with his 6th 3 of the game. He's got 20, and the Eagles retake the lead. 77-75 at the 4-minute mark in the second half. Bulldogs front court. Hall goes to work inside, kicks out Miller right wing. Miller twirls around, shovels off Pack. He gets north-south to the basket and lays it in. 6 for Pack. All square at 77 with 3:42 to play in the second half. Wingate shot 52% from the field after halftime to get back in it after trailing by 12 in the first half. Brennigan, left wing for Illick in the keyhole. Illick flips it McElhaney right corner. Underhand shovel to Brennigan. You got a whistle and a walk on Brennigan. Turnover number 13 for Carson-Newman brings us to a break. 3:26 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman and Wingate deadlocked at 77. Eagles trying to split the season series and win on the road. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
3:26 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman and Wingate are deadlocked at 77. Eagles shooting 50% from the field for the game. Wingate's at 44%. But the Bulldogs with a 13-5 advantage in points off turnovers to help make up some of the deficit. They've got the ball here after a turnover, looking to take the lead again. Taylor off to Miller on the right wing. Miller, chest pass Taylor between the rings. Taylor goes between the legs, sends it Miller right corner. Pump fakes a three, dribbles inside, bounces to Taylor right baseline. Back to Miller right point. Three's on the way. He connects on it and is fouled in the act of shooting. No basket. Miller kicked out his legs. The foul is on Miller with the leg kick on McElhaney. Fourth on Miller. 11th on the Bulldogs. Wingate's Cuddy Arena crowd nonplussed. Miller kicked out his legs to kick McElhaney as he was coming through. 77-77 with 3 minutes to play in the second half. Hubbard for Illick, left point, gives off Brennigan. Chest pass, Hubbard head of the key. Hubbard attacks the basket, gets the cup, shoves up a shot, no, follows his own miss, and dumps it in off the window. 10 for Trey Hubbard off of his 7th rebound. Eagles retake the lead, 79-77. 2:40 to go in the second half. Wingate with it front court. Taylor off to Miller right wing. Miller on left-hand dribble, sends it to Bradley left wing. Back to Miller. Bounce feed Taylor at the free throw line. Taylor dribbles down to the right block, back to the basket on Illick. Sends Miller head of the key. Straight on triple. Miller swishes it. His 7th of the game. He's got a career-high 29. Wingate's up 80-79 with 2:15 to go in the second half. Eagles front court. Hubbard, right wing with it. Dribbles over to the right corner, sends it to Illick at the top of the key. Illick gives Brennigan left wing. Brennigan between the rings, pulls, NBA range three, straight on, front of the 10, no good. Taylor the rebound. Taylor just slipped. There was no contact with Braden Illick, and Illick gets called with a 4th. Team's 12th. Braden Illick was hands up. He was not touching Kendall Taylor. Taylor was anticipating contact, slips, and gets a foul called, and he has a chance to make it a 3-point game. Wingate has led by as many as 2 in this game. Kendall Taylor has an opportunity to make it a 3-point game at the line. Taylor with 26. He and Jordan Miller have been a 2-man show for the Bulldogs. Taylor bends the knees. First free throw's on the way and true. 27 for Taylor. McElhaney exits. Tate Mulkey enters. 1:58 to go in the second half, and the Eagles trail the Bulldogs 81-79. Second free throw for Kendall Taylor. Missed it off the front of the 10. Jack Browder has his 9th rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left, down 2 with 1:50 to go. Hubbard off to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan feeds Mulkey between the rings. Bounce it to Illick left elbow. Spins around. Bounce to Browder. Cutting the basket. Browder's fouled. Jack Browder for 2 free throws after the 4th personal on Aaron Hall and the 12th team foul on the Bulldogs. Offense for defense sub here for Carson-Newman as Cam McElhaney checks back in to replace presumably Tate Mulkey. Browder looking to tie the game at the line. First free throws up and through for Jack Browder. 19 for Junkyard Jack. He's pulled Carson-Newman within a point. 81-80 with a minute 43 to go in the second half. Second free throw for Browder. Rattles out left side. Eagles down one with 100 seconds left. Taylor grabbed the rebound, his 10th. He's got a double-double. Bulldogs bring it left to right. Taylor at the top of the key. Right around his screen to the wing. Taylor guarded tightly by Hubbard. Taylor backs him down, kicks out Miller top of the key. 10 to shoot. Miller, 9 and 8. Miller to the right wing, 7 and 6. Miller fades out right corner, gets it to Pack. Open look from 3, spins out left side, no good. Loose ball, a whistle and a foul on Jack Browder. Scrapping for the rebound, his 4th, the team's 13th. Well, every 50-50 ball called in this game, every loose ball call has gone Wingate's favor. And now Kendall Taylor to the line for 2 free throws. And a chance to make it a 3-point lead. 81-80, Wingate by 1 with 73 seconds left in the second half. Some perspiration on the floor being mopped up. It was a 10-point Eagle lead at the break. Wingate used a 12-0 run in the first 4 minutes of the second half to tie it. And it has been a back-and-forth, tightly contested contest over these last 15 minutes. A lot of perspiration on the floor that is being tended to by the mop men here in Cuddy Arena. 2 free throws for Kendall Taylor. Taylor. Shrug of the shoulders. 2 dribbles. Bends the knees. Puts the free throw up and knocks it down. 28 for Taylor. 82-80. Bulldogs by 2. Looking for their first 3-point lead of the game. Taylor spins the ball into his left hand, shoots the free throw with his right, and swishes it. 83-80, Bulldogs by 3 with 73 seconds left in the second half. Hubbard brings it over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Hubbard lobs Illick left elbow, bounces to Browder left block, turns into the lane, right-hand hook, Browder foul. It's on Pack, his 3rd, team's 13th. 59.7 seconds left. Wingate 83 and Carson-Newman 80. Jack Browder to the line for 2 free throws. Eagles down by 3. In need of 2 freebies and a stop. It's a 6-1 run for Wingate to grab this lead, though. Make it 6-2 as Browder calmly connects on the first free throw. 83-81. Bulldogs by 2 with 59.7 seconds left. Offense for defense subs for the Eagles. McElhaney and butts into the game for Illick and Mulkey. Second free throw for Browder. He buries it. 1-point game. 83-82. Chuck Benson calls for time with 59.7 seconds left, and we'll step aside for a break as well. Back to Cuddy Arena after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
59.7 seconds left here in Cuddy Arena. And Wingate has an 83-82 lead on Carson-Newman after 2 Jack Browder free throws. Bulldogs get the ball back as the Eagles go big. McElhaney, Usman Jah, and Josh Butts into the game. Eagles go with a long base to the zone. Brennigan and Hubbard are the 2 guards. Bulldogs bring it front court, moving left to right in gold jerseys. Taylor, Urbeck, Pack, Miller, and Hall on the floor for Wingate. Jah defends Taylor out toward the timeline. 10 on the shot clock, 39 on the game clock. Taylor initiates offense. Right elbow, pulls up, 15-footer, missed it off to the left. Jah the rebound, and he is promptly fouled. So Usman Jah, no, pardon me, did he call timeout? I think he called for time. Chuck Benson, does he want a 30 or a full? Not a foul, a timeout. So Chuck Benson utilizes a full timeout. Eagles get the stop. 31.8 seconds left in the second half. Wingate 83, Carson-Newman 82. It was Donnell Nixon who hit a 3 in the final seconds for Wingate last season. That gave the Bulldogs a win here in Cuddy Arena over Carson-Newman 84-83. Eagles don't need a 3 in this situation. They just need a bucket. Trailing Wingate 83-82 with 31.8 seconds left. Carson-Newman does have the length of the floor to go. Wingate with 2 30s and a full timeout remaining. Eagles with a 30-second timeout remaining. Both teams are in the bonus. The double bonus at that. And the possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Jack Browder and Braden Illick both playing with 4 fouls, as are Aaron Hall and Jordan Miller for Wingate. Eagles ball out of the timeout. Browder, Hubbard, Brennigan, Illick, and Mulkey on the floor for Carson-Newman. Hubbard will get the inbounds and bring it over the timeline center court. Hubbard gives off Browder, right wing. Browder finds Illick at the top of the key. Gives off Brennigan. Left point, NBA range 3. He swishes it. Nick Brennigan gives Carson-Newman the lead, 85-83, with 18.3 seconds to go. Another big shot by Nick Brennigan. Calmly and routinely burying big buckets late for the Eagles. Brennigan off a double screen from the left point drills a 26-foot 3, his 7th of the game. And the Eagles are ahead 85-83 with 18.3 seconds to go in the second half. 5 straight points for Carson-Newman. And now the Eagles look for a stop with 18.3 to go. Officials went to the monitor to check on the situation with the clock. We'll see if they put any added time. They do. They put an extra 0.3 seconds on the clock. 18.6 to go. Jah, McElhaney, Butts, Browder, and Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Taylor, Miller, Pack, Hall, and Urbeck for the Bulldogs. 17 seconds left. Wingate down 2. 85-83 as Taylor dribbles front court. Taylor, top of the key, moves inside on Butts, gets the cup and lays it in with 8.5 to go. Butts triggers into Browder. Tie game at 85 with 5 seconds left. Browder, right wing, 4 and 3. Browder slips Butts, cutting to the cup. Right hand leaner, rolls off front side. Jah's there for the tip. Ooze hit it. Ooze hit it. Carson-Newman celebrates. They're going to go to the review. Usman Jah tapped it in. Off the miss by Josh Butts. Does it count? Does it count? They have gone to the replay monitor. Worst case scenario, it's headed to overtime. It looked good live. Long moments staring down the iPad. The confirmation of whether or not Ousmane Jah got the game winner to go on a tap off of a miss from Josh Butts. Andrew Rogers was videoing as well. Basket counts. Game over. Eagles win. How about Ooze? The wherewithal and stick-to-itiveness gets it to go at the horn. A miss from Butts on a layup, but Ousmane Jah gets the tap to drop, and Carson-Newman prevails 87-85 on the road. Wingate beat the Eagles at the buzzer last season on a Donnell Nixon 3. Today, it is Ousmane Jah who gets it to drop for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles win it at the horn. Carson-Newman's first buzzer beater since November 23rd, 2021. It's been nearly 4 years. Nick Brennigan was the last guy to do it. He beat Trevecca Nazarene with the 3 at the horn. Today, it's Ooze on the second chance tap. That puts Carson-Newman in front, 87-85. Eagles win by 2. Domino's postgame report headed your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We're going to get backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with 2 hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's Postgame Report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, what a wild one in Cuddy Arena. It goes Carson-Newman's way by a final score of 87-85, and the Eagles pick up a crucial road win and split the season series with the Bulldogs thanks to Ousmane Jah's buzzer-beating tip-in off of a miss from Josh Butts. I'll give you a guess what our AEC electrifying play of the game is. It is the Ooze tap that propels Carson-Newman to the win 87-85 over the Wingate Bulldogs. Today's AEC electrifying play, of course, the Ousmane Jah tip-in. AEC, member-owned and service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. This was a wild one. Eagles were up by 10 at the halftime break. Wingate rallied with a 12-0 run, and the final 15 minutes of this game, truly incredible back-and-forth basketball. Neither team led by two possessions over the final 10 minutes and had a combined 8 ties and 6 lead changes as Carson-Newman is able to get the pivotal bucket from Ousmane Jah to win by a final score of 87-75. So Carson-Newman victorious over the Bulldogs, 87-75. You're on the Domino's post-game report. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Hedman.
Did you say 87-75?
Did I say? I don't know what I said. This was a wild one.
87-85.
It was 87-85.
Yes.
Ooze's bucket was so big.
It was worth 12 points.
It was worth 12 points.
It was worth 12 points.
It was worth negative 10 points for Wingate. 87-85. 2-point game. Chuck, man, what a contest. The Cardiac kids pull it out again. First true buzzer beater since Nick Brennigan's 3 against Rebecca Nazarene in November of 2021. I think if you had to pick a guy in this roster that was likely to hit a buzzer beater, I don't think Ooze would rank in your top 4, but had the stick-to-itiveness to get it done. Breakdown a final play that initially led through Josh Butts going to the bucket.
Well, we wanted to get a bigger body type out there. We took Trey out that last defensive possession, knowing that it could potentially put us in a situation with 8 seconds to go where when we got the ball, we could be in a bind. But we thought if we don't get a stop, it doesn't matter. So we went with the defensive approach. We did get a stop. Found Jack. No, is that right? No.
You're thinking the play before the
I'm so discombobulated. Anyway, Jack.
Kendall Taylor makes a bucket to tie it.
To tie it.
With 8 seconds left.
Yes. We get it out. We don't have timeouts, but we want to have a defensive unit out there to make it more difficult. Thought we could get a stop with that. We didn't. Taylor does what Taylor does, makes a shot. We get it out and in to Jack quickly. He comes up, gets the drag ball screen with Butts, rolls, hits Butts. Butts gets a good shot at the rim on it. Yeah. I thought it was going in, but Ooze had positioned himself near the rim and was able to control tip the offensive rebound back in. And if you think about the last three possessions, I guess, he had a huge defensive rebound, and they had a huge offensive rebound. So Ooze did not he played 3 minutes, and in those 3 minutes left a big imprint on the outcome of the game.
I want to you got get discombobulated. I think that's fair because the initial story I thought was going to be Nick Brennigan in a game-winning three with about 17 seconds left. This game had a very chaotic finish.
Yeah,
that put you in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
with that triple that Wingate went for a 2 to tie. Break down that play where you did burn your timeouts.
Yeah.
To set up.
That was a play that we work on every day almost, and there were two options. Gave Braden the RPO option there. he gets to make the choice. He gets to make the choice. Jack was going towards the basket, and I guess Braden felt like two defenders overcommitted to Jack, and then which allowed Nick to get some separation and some clearance at the top. And I mean, before in the timeout, I literally said. We have this script of options, and I said we're going to go with this because it gives us a three for Nick or a rim attack for Jack. And ultimately, Braden made the right decision, and then Nick Brennigan does what Nick Brennigan does, man. Just steps up and makes big shots.
His late game shot making, here of late has truly been something to behold
for sure. And you know he deserves it. Nobody works harder. And I mean, he's such an example to our team. Look at him down here. Look at him. Kids want to get pictures with big shot.
Yeah.
Andrew, look at him.
Come on.
Please, Andrew. Look at this. They want to meet him. Who
wouldn't?
Yeah.
Do they know that he hit 18 threes in a game?
Probably don't know that. Probably need to tell him that too. So, yeah. That's insane. I've never seen that. He's being swarmed by kids. They get excited. Look at him. Well, anyway. But Nick, no shock. Nick does what Nick does, but so many people. Trey was chasing a triple double today, with foul trouble. Yeah. In my mind, he gets the triple double if we don't have to sit him for a 10-minute stretch. Yeah. Braden had a really complete game today, man. I'm happy for our guys. This is a really, really tough place to win, and we said all along we need people's best punch to know what kind of jaw we got, and I thought today we showed that we got a pretty strong jaw.
You played without John Zhao. Camden McElhaney gets his second career start and was critical with his glass work.
Yeah.
9 boards, 4 points. What'd you see from Mac?
Well, it was Mac has been in the rotation.
Yeah.
He just hasn't been starting. So between Mac and Tate, Mulkey, they gave us value. Mac probably more of a defensive rebounding element. Tate, a certified proven shot maker in this conference, and so when you insert him in the game, they know what he's capable of. So I thought the two of them and Jack, that was sort of that was the rotation we were looking at. Tate replaces John, and we rotate it. But you mentioned John, like he's one of the best offensive players in this conference, and for him not to play today, I never questioned our capability. I've said all along, like, I know we have guys, we just don't have enough minutes. And so today the minute distribution was changed a bit. Matt got more minutes he's had. Tate got more minutes as he had. And those guys played winning basketball for us. So I'm not surprised. I'm just happy that we ended up having the performance worthy of a road win, despite the adversity we were facing with John being out. That right there's a bad man right there now.
Kendall Taylor, geez,
he's a bad man.
He just walks behind the camera. 26 points after halftime. He held him to 5 in the first half on 2 of 7 shooting, and wondered when he would get going.
Yeah.
I think he scored the first 8 points on Wingate's little 12-0 run that brought the game back into to a back-and-forth seesaw affair. That's his 5th 30-point game this season. He had a double-double to boot. But I guess Kendall Taylor's going to do Kendall Taylor things, just as Charles Clark did Charles Clark things a few years back. Jordan Miller was on another plane of existence for Wingate tonight. 29 points. That's 7 more than his previous career high. He had made 15 threes all season coming in, and he goes 7 of 12 tonight. In his career, he had made 23 threes over the course of a 2-year career. For
our guys honored the agreements and the scout that we made. We wanted to put more pressure on Miller, and he delivered. He delivered in a lot of ways. Made 6 threes the first half, made 1 the second. But he's a capable player, obviously. But we wanted to put more pressure on him to do some things. And I told the guys at halftime, as far as Taylor went, I think he did the same thing at our place too. He sort of had a bit of a slow start, but he got cooked in the second half. And I told our guys, this guy's going to come out unbelievably aggressive, and Coach Good and his staff are going to allow that guy to work. And we had some thoughts regarding our response to him doing that, and I thought our guys kept the plot. I'm not going to go into great detail on what that was, but our guys know exactly what we were doing with Miller and exactly what we were wanting to do with Taylor. It isn't exactly as it might appear to be.
It was a knowing smile and handshake between you and Brian Good in the handshake line, because I'm presuming what happened last year here in Cuddy Arena, where Donnell Nixon hit a game-winning 3 at the horn for Wingate to win. You returned the favor this year with some serendipity. Am I correct in my assessment of that smile?
I didn't think that, honestly, but I like the fact that you've tied that little narrative to it. I didn't.
I just said yes then.
I've got a lot of respect for Brian, and we've been doing this going head to head now for
a long time,
15 years or whatever it is, and got nothing but respect for their program. And I think he and I both knew that somebody was going to win. Both teams probably deserved to win, but something had to give. And there's enough. I think there's enough experience and head-to-head competitive juice over the years that we can both appreciate this performance today from both teams.
You have some news, some big
news. Yes, I do.
Some big news. We've been talking throughout this season.
Yes, we have.
About your impending grandfather status here in a couple months.
Yeah.
And what your name is going to be. And
yes,
I thought it was settled business.
Look, I thought
it was settled business.
We've gone round and round and round about this, and it was much easier naming my own children
than
picking out this grandparent name. I thought we had come to something. Little did I know the harassment I would take from multiple sources about this. Little did I know. But then something magical happened. My son-in-law mentioned that he had sort of thought of this name that he liked for himself one day. And when he told me, I was like, man, he's a very creative guy, songwriter, musician, highly, highly skilled, and I'm so jealous of him for what he's capable of doing. But when he came up with this name, I thought, man, why didn't I come up with that? Well, I know why I didn't, because I'm just not as creative as John is, right? But I think he could tell, the pain that I was feeling, because I knew that would not be my name. I was stuck with another name that nobody was really accepting. Yesterday, I guess, I get a text from him saying, "I've been thinking about this, and I want to gift you this name." And I was hesitant to accept it because it's such a great name, and it was his. He coined it, but upon further reflection, I knew my daughter hated the other name, and I knew that he was trying to. He's a great husband, going to be a great dad, and he's going to try to make her happy. And I decided that it would be in everybody's best interest for me to accept the name as the gift that it was offered. So I've taken it. And henceforth, this is now
final decision,
etched in stone.
Final answer.
Obi.
Mm-hmm.
Obi.
Which is
OBIE. OBIE. Which my daughter said this will, from this point, it will sort of be an ode to old Benson.
Well, for me,
yes.
For me, somebody who grew up in the mid-2000s and enjoyed mid-2000s hip-hop, it will be Obi Trice.
You've thrown that out there,
Obi Trice.
And I've tried to do a little research on that. Not familiar with Obi Trice.
It's a deep cut. Deep cut.
But I'm officially, I'm throwing it out there. I'm officially committed to Obi. My entire family is excited about this. I got a text again last night and this morning from my daughter saying, "Oh, I love your name. It's perfect."
You know, I was willing when it was Yoda. It was great.
Just think about that. I'm not a Yoda.
Yeah, sure you are. You talk nonsense. Who knows what order the words are going to come out of your mouth? Made perfect sense. Small, green.
One who knows.
One who knows. I was willing to make that comparison to the Star Wars character. When you think of Obi, you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you could not be further from that in my mind.
Definitely not Obi-Wan. It's Obi.
Just Obi.
It's as a small child, fair-skinned, redhead. I was referenced as OP.
Okay, yeah.
OP. So you take the P, flip it on its head. It's now OB.
Well,
you see that?
That's great. We've probably spent 5 minutes. How long is this recording up to, Andrew? A solid 13 minutes.
Oh my goodness!
5 of which have been talking about your grand.
I can't wait for him to get here. I can't wait for him to get here,
and thus delaying our pizza. Gideon H on Wednesday. How do you build on this one with the Wasps coming to town?
Oh, I mean, we celebrate this long marathon drive home tonight happily. Thank goodness you'll like this. I've come to find out that Mama Bilbray brought young Matt 24 chocolate-covered strawberries.
Wow.
And I already laid down the law that those were going to be enjoyed throughout the bus tonight. This was not just for him. And he said, and I quote, "If you as the head coach lead us to victory, you can have some." I'm going to stand on that commitment.
I know you will.
And so we're going to enjoy this ride back tonight, take a day off tomorrow, get back in there Monday, start getting ready for E&H. It's going to be this is three to go, 2 left at home. We can't have a hangover from this at all. We got to turn around and sort of get back to serious business, because I think they're a challenge for us. We shot the cover off the ball up there at their place to get a win. They're going to be very, very hungry, and we can't do anything but prepare the right way so we can get a right performance.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
Said men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a wild 87-85 win over the Wingate Bulldogs. Adam Cavalier alongside our AEC electrifying play of the game recipient, Ousmane Ja. Uzi, baby, my goodness. A tip as time expired. Break down what you saw when you tipped in Josh Butt's miss on the layup.
I mean, I was just trying to make a play on it. I mean, he floated the ball, and like I said, I was just trying to make a play, and thank God he went in.
You played 3 minutes today, but your final 30 seconds on the floor, obviously consequential with the make. I would argue the lineup with you, Mac, and Butts, and I think Jack in there at one point providing some length, generated the stop that put together a little 5-0 run. You get a rebound as well in that. Yeah. What was the key to that length there late? What did you do defensively?
I mean, me and Buzz, we are tall. We are more than 6'5", so we were able to help rebounding and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Big win here. You're back at home against Emory and Henry on Wednesday. How do you build upon it?
I mean, we just got to learn from this game and just build from it and get ready for Wednesday.
Ooze, pleasure as always. Congrats on the winner.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is senior forward Ousmane Ja as Carson-Newman downs Wingate on the road, 87-85. Eagles improve to 19-8 and 14-7 in South Atlantic Conference play, while the Bulldogs lose back-to-back games for the first time since dropping 4 in a row to start the season. Wingate is 10-12 and 8-11. On the season. Elsewhere in the SAC, the marquee game was over in Harrogate, and boy, did Lincoln Memorial deliver the goods. LMU rolls past Lenore Rhine in a battle between the top two teams in the league. Rail Splitters get some revenge on a loss in Hickory earlier this season. 87-59, Lincoln Memorial drops the hammer on the Bears. Zaire Wells had 17 for LR, but Elijah Freeman, 21 points and 6 rebounds. LMU shoots 55% from the field while limiting the Bears to 33%. LR just 2 of 17 from beyond the arc. Coker rallies in the Timken Center, scores 58 points in the second half, and beats Limestone 93-83. It's Anderson over Mars Hill 90-56. Behind 5 players in double digits, the Trojans shot 61% from the field. How about this? 5:40 to go in the second half. Emory and Henry 76, Catawba 62. The Wasps, Carson-Newman's next opponent, have shot 55% from the field, only turned it over 11 times against Catawba's pressure, and Jackson Crawford is unconscious. He has 28 points, 8 of 8 from the field, and 6 of 6 from beyond the arc. Final game on the docket, upset in Eliezer Arena. Newberry 77, UVA-Wise 72. Brad Dean had 27, Evan Ramsey 22, but the Cavs shoot just 36% from the field, and the Wolves prevailed behind 22 points from Davario Shepard as Newberry beats Wise 77-72. We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside our Food City player of the game, Nick Brennigan. Nick, 23 points for you, just a hair's breadth, 1 point away from the top 25 all-time in scoring in Carson-Newman basketball history. But my goodness, your late-game shot-making on display again. Ooze overshadowed you with the tip-in. I thought the script was Nick Brennigan hits a 26-foot three with 17 seconds left, and there's the headline. But 23 points, 7 of 15 from beyond the arc. What clicked for you here today?
Well, going into this game with John being out, he's just such a great player and critical piece to our offense. We all had to step up, and going into this game, we knew they were going to rotate heavy, and CB talked to me. He said, I don't care about efficiency tonight, just volume. So I and so I tried to follow through my best with that, and it worked out.
Yeah, 15 threes for you, volume. You've taken a few throughout your career.
Yeah.
Break down the big one. Again, I alluded to it. I thought it was going to be the game winner, but it came out so early that there were 4 more points scored in the game. But that really put you on the front foot late. What happened on that play?
Oh, it's a set. We didn't run it all game, but we work on it a lot. We practice it every day, and it's a play that we're confident in running, and Braden made a great pass, and I was just able to make the shot.
You go for 23. Braden goes for 19. Jack for 21. But it's Trey Hubbard chasing a triple-double.
Yeah.
Cam McElhaney with his second career start with 9 rebounds.
Wow.
How proud are you of this team's effort without John Zhao on the floor?
Yeah, like I said, we all had to take a step up in every regard. John's multifaceted, and everybody took a jump today, and it was we handled some adversity, and we grew today.
You get an E&H team that with, 5 minutes to go is up by 12 on Catawba.
Yeah.
Clearly the Wasps playing some good basketball against one of a team in Catawba that's likely in contention for an NCAA tournament spot. What do you have to do to get ready for the Wasps?
Well, say they take care of business. They're going to be a confident team. Catawba swept us, and they're going to have tons of confidence coming into us. They see John out. I mean, they're going to – so we got to move on from this and have a great week of prep and be ready for Wednesday.
All right, Nick, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That is senior guard Nick Brennigan. Carson-Newman prevails over Wingate at the Horn, 87-85, thanks to Usman Jah's tip-in the final second. Carson-Newman basketball back in action on Wednesday at home. Penultimate home game takes on Emory and Henry. That is a 7:30 tip for the men, a 5:30 tip for the women. We are on the air at 5:15 that day. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball heads your way, Carson-Newman athletics heads your way on Sunday. As long as the rain holds off, Carson-Newman baseball takes on Emory and Henry in the finale of that series at 1 p.m. Andrew Rogers on the microphone for that contest. For Andrew, my pet counterpart for the women's game, as well as Skip Roberts back inside of network control, Carson-Newman prevails over Wingate at the buzzer, 87-85. We'll talk to you on Wednesday when the Eagles take on Emory and Henry from Hope Fieldhouse. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Saturday, and good night from Cuddy Arena.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.